politics has gotten so far away from, you know, what it's supposed to be, representation of the people. You know, and they're supposed to be working for the people, and they're not anymore.
But what I fear is that what potentially could happen is that you give away or you sell the goose that's laying your golden eggs.
What is Alberta's vision of the future? If you could write the next chapter in the Alberta story, what would it look like?
Because I love that place. I hunt down there and have hunted down there for a long time, and I just absolutely love it. That's the Alberta I grew up in. That's the Alberta I remember. That's the Alberta that's famous. Very hospitable, warm, friendly people. You know, and it's like that all over Alberta if you just, just wander in the right places.
Well, really their vision was to bring hope in a province that had a lot of despair. It was the middle of the Depression, and 1935. None of the existing political parties, either federal or provincial, seem to have any of the answers.
The jobs you want to create are the high-paying jobs. They're done by education. So education and healthcare are two of the issues that should provide us with most of our jobs and most of our export.
There has to be a sense that we see ourselves as part of a national community as well as a global community. And so it can't just be about Alberta protecting its investments and its rights. It has to be about something that would allow for others to benefit as well. And I don't know how that would look. Other than it's a posture. I guess the posture is one of you know, we've been given so much. Now, how can we give to others?
But I know that I'll dream of my old man's farm, and in the morning I'll wanna go home.
Alberta has to play to its strength. We are an energy superpower, and we can continue to be an energy superpower in our traditional resources at the same time as investing in research for a variety of new types of alternative energy. And
how do we capitalize from the wealth that we have in Alberta for Albertans and for all Canadians as well?
All of Alberta culture is like the Banff Centre. The world kind of flows through it, back and forth. But what do you get in the end? You don't know. You don't see it as something truly Albertan.
We look at Norway. They have $300 billion in the bank. They literally live off these savings. We've done none of that. We have done so little of that in Alberta over the last 30 years that it's borders on the criminal, at least in my view.
The assumption about ourselves being only consumers is one that we absolutely have to overthrow. We're not consumers, we're cultural creators.
Any province or any culture, any society that wants to be a good society has got to address issues of meaning and purpose.
Just like in a house, a home where everybody's preoccupied with income and forget about the kids and forget about the relatives and forget about mowing the back lawn. You can get out of whack, and what you want is that balance. And I think Alberta's got to pursue that balance.